Hello and welcome back to Khans of the Steppe. Today there was yet another patch. This patch fixed some crashes. It's basically what it did. It also fixed a few things where some defaults had changed from what they were normally and they've changed them back and other such things, but essentially fixed some crashes, fixed some bugs. So it, in theory, shouldn't affect our playthrough in the slightest, but we'll see. Anyway, between episodes, I've given away all the land from this bit of land we took down there, and I have also sorted out our Royal Court. So our Royal Court is now a little bit lighter on artifacts. Now what I'm also going to do is I'm going to press this button. Let's do it. I want to reduce the amount of prisoners we have, because if I reduce the amount of prisoners, it might make the game run quicker. That's my logic. If I kill them all, it might make the game run quicker. How many people are in the game, by the way? Let's have a look. All. Yeah, it's about 40,000 characters. Okay. So we're about 3,000, I think, up from one of the previous times we checked in this campaign, so... Okay. There are significantly more characters. So killing a few might actually be beneficial. Although we have generated quite a few by giving away all these titles. Just trying to figure out what all these armies are. So you're fighting here. So this war might finish. Yeah, this war, we might get 42%, which would actually be exactly the war score we need to finish the war. Alright, so that one might be done. This one, I think I sent the thing, but we're not at War of Mali yet. You need to attack Chola, which means that, one, I'll need to go to Chola and say, hey, submission or ruin. Yeah. And two, you're going to go to here. Wonderful. You're just sitting there. We have Lankan subject troops. Where are they? Oh, they're also in this pile? Oh, okay. We'll merge together then. And then you're sieging. Perfect. That seems good to me. And that's fine. That should be... That's Mali saying no. Okay. It's acceptable. Should have a ton of people being let out of our prison right now. How many people is that? It's not as many as I thought, but it might be because we haven't waited all the way. You're also almost at this war. Yeah, someone needs to go here now that we're a little closer to the action. You. Now you're sieging. You're still doing the battle. You're moving. You're sieging. Let's go. Right. Going out at war with them. There's a bunch more ransoms that have been done. Let's just clear out that list. There we go. That is a bunch more people who are no longer imprisoned by us. Great. Clear out that. Right. Next, how many people have I got left? 57. I'm going to continue ransoming people. Right, I want to reduce the amount of people in our prison to 0. Ideally. Or at least to a much more manageable number. Oh, they're about to attack us? Oh, that's fantastic. Why would you do that? That's a terrible decision on your part. So I've won the siege. They think they have more troops. I need to switch our leader into being in charge of that army. So here, you're going to switch for an organizer. Going to be that guy. Up here, you're now going to lead this army. I need to turn off the organizer filter. There we go. We should crush it, I think, now. Might be wrong, but we should crush it. Clearing out our prison a little bit. Let's ransom some more. We're down to 40 people in our prison. You're sieging. I could put siege leaders in charge as well, but I think that putting organizers in charge is good, because mostly I just want them to move from place to place. I often miss the actual siege. Yeah, so you have to go here. Okay. I just didn't want it to go quite as near that, as, but whatever. We can cope. Hey, it's 90%. Is that enough for you to say yes? Oh, right. They have said yes, essentially. We just needed to wait for a prisoner. Here we go. Enforce demands. Right. Chill. And... Nice. Pause. There we go. Gained a bunch of court artifacts, which we'll clear out. Yeah, clear out those. Right. Bunch of people who were imprisoned have now been let go. Another 32. Let's keep going. Right. Now, oh, I need to raise all this land. So we're going to go in here. Go down to these ones. So raise. 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 Scroll. I will say, giving away the land over in Sri Lanka was very easy. Because when I gave it away, we had so many temple holdings. So it was like every single one of the castles had a temple with it. So the amount of actual land we had to give away was very, very low. And it was all in very large duchies. It was a very easy conquest experience. I don't know if that's deliberate or not. But anyway. There we go. Let's clear that out. That's fine. Right. Over here. This land is part of my title of Igbo land. So we'll give that to you. And then we will give you Igbo land. Right. This is Noop. There we go. So we'll give you Noop. Wonderful. This one is Oyo, which doesn't exist. We'll create Oyo. And we will give that to a new person. We give Oyo to you. There we go. What else do we have? We have this land over here. This is part of my title. Wonderful. So we'll give that to you. And we'll give you that land. And then this is for you. I think it's our last one that we have to give away. Wonderful. Oh no, we've got another one we have to give away somewhere. Ah, they held a little land over here. Okay, so this is part of Steppe, which is this guy's. You're in there. Okay, so that is my vassal. It's like my vassal's vassal. Okay. Cool. That seems good to me. How are we looking? Can transfer somebody. That's good. Right, in here, we're going to press the... Oh, I can't press the ransom button anymore. Oh, they're already accepting proposals. I see. Right, this army is now heading over here because it's the closest to Abyssinia, so it's going to be the easiest to get there. This army up here is about to end that war. I might just disband that army when I'm done with it. You're sieging, which is fine. Oh yeah, we're in this battle up here. I completely forgot. We are winning by a lot. What's our bonus here? We're plus 92 advantage, which means that we've got 460% extra damage. Yeah. That's pretty good. Yeah, they got wiped. Yeah. Which is also funny, because I think I was heading over there to fight them. Like, after I finished that siege. And they just came to me instead. They're like, no, I'll save you the time. We'll come to you. Right. Another bunch of prisoners need to be ransomed. Only 3 more can be ransomed now. Right. Clear that out. Clear those out. Zoom and go. Is the game running better now? Am I crazy, or has reducing the number of prisoners made the game run better? Oh, 2 wars are done. Oh, right. We might as well end this war first, because this isn't a war. This isn't a real war. Yeah. Cool. That's fine. I inherited some land. It's Tara. Tara is part of Tara. Right, well, I'll give that to you. And I will grant you Tara. Wonderful. Clear that out. Get rid of the renowned bear hide. Right, clear that. Clear that. Right, where are we? Back down here. You finished your siege. Head this way. You are now ready to disband, I think. I don't think I need this army to be raised. I can re-raise it somewhere. I should have done that initially. I shouldn't have walked all the way down here. I should have just disbanded, waited the 13 months and re-raised. That would have been so much more sensible. Right, you're sieging there. Oh, are you... Oh, no, there's two, okay, it's just a sub-person in there. That's fine. That's all I was looking at. As in, it's a vassal. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Yeah, it's a vassal in there. Right. There we go. You're going. You're sieging. Right, but you've just won the war for Bengal. So the war for Bengal is this war. Right. So let's end that war now. Nice. Also, how's our legend doing? 203. Yes. Okay. Clear out the core artifact things. Right. Clear that out. Now I have more things to raise. So, back in here. Raise it. Raise it. Raise it. Raise it. Also raise the extra castle that came with that one. Keep raising. And that one. That one. Are we going to hit 100k ink? Or, yeah, 100k money? Maybe. We definitely would have had we not done the legend. I think we've spent enough on it that we would probably be over. But we'll see. Right, where's the land? Ah, there it is. So this is part of this duchy. You see, it's again like large duchies. That's what I'm talking about over here. Right. So we will give you that one. This one is part of that one. We'll give you that duchy. And there we go. All of that can go with it. And then again, this one, grant title. Give you all of that. I do wonder whether the reason why over here has really large duchies. Maybe it's just, maybe it's that over here has smaller duchies because that was where the focus of the game was initially. So duchies being smaller well, if I go to de jure duchy mode, a lot of them being smaller I guess would make sense. Because they were putting more detail into those areas. Although if I actually look at it over here, it might just be cherry picking. Yeah, I think I'm just cherry picking in terms of like the ones I've seen recently. Yeah, because there's actually a ton of small duchies over this bit. Yeah, I wonder what makes them choose large and small duchies. There's probably a reason for it. I don't know, like over here again, look, you got tiny, tiny, tiny duchies and then massive duchies as well. Huh. Interesting. Anyway, me just thinking about the like why they would design one thing one way and one thing another way. But it's probably also just for variety. And I'm seeing patterns because that's what humans do. See patterns in things that have no pattern. Right. You're going to merge to... Oh, you've already merged together. Right, you're going to head over here and you're going to go to Pagan. Right. I could probably... No, it's going to be 13 months. I was going to say I could probably raise that other army, but probably not because it's going to be 13 months. So that other army is ready. Right, go to their capital. Nice. Capturing even more prisoners constantly. That's fine. We're at 203. Let's continue clearing out our prisons. Right. That's fine. Are you there yet? You've learned my language. Okay, random person. Hey, 90,000 money. Nice. Now ransom more. We're at 21 prisoners left. We can only ransom one prisoner. Alright. You see, the problem is, right? with only being able to ransom one more is that if I do this button, right, and release, what happens is this happens. So I lose 10 dread. So we would go from 150 to 0 dread by doing that. So this is terrible. But killing them can lead to you getting tyranny. I guess if their faith is hostile, I can kill them. So let's do faith, religion, not that. Then their faith should be hostile. So let's just murder them. Right. That's fine. Hopefully that didn't incur any tyranny. Where are we? I don't even see tyranny nowadays. Oh, is it at the top? It's at the top. They just moved it from the bottom to the top of the screen. Yeah, so no tyranny. That's fine. So 2 people left. You can now be released for a hook. And you can also be released. You can be recruited. There you go. You get recruited. Right. You now have an emptier prison. Wonderful. Submit or ruin. And head down there. Right. That's fine. Do I need another army over here? Maybe. Maybe what I should do is well, one, you're going to go one more. Maybe what I should do is I should set a rally point here. Just raise anyone I got left. Well, let's just see who I get. And if I need the troops, I can send the troops over. Right. Where's the army here? Oh, you're still making your way across. You're not even an organizer. Ugh. There we go. That's better. Right. And now we wait. Let trade to be known to all. That's fine. We will drown them in blood or whatever. It's 100% war score. Cool. We now have Mali. This army, by the way, can now disband. There's no reason to have it raised. Right. Cool. We can clear that all out now. Grant vassals to rightful liege. We have many of these. Let's give all of these ones to Casa. Right. That's cool. I think that's it already sorted. It just needs time to, yeah, work it out. So Labe is here. It's my type. Oh, I need to raise first. There we go. Raise it. Raise it. Raise it. Raise it. And this. Raise it. And raise it. Right. Clear those all out. Wonderful. Grant that to you. You can now have that one. Cool. Here. This is part of this duchy, which is my vassal's primary title. I will grant them that. What else have we got here? There we go. Go out of de jure map mode. We have this one, which is not created. So I'll create Manding. I'll give this away. And I'll grant you Manding. Cool. Over here, this one is part of another title that isn't created. So I'll create it. I will then grant that to you. I guess another thing that could have saved us some money is not creating literally every title that I come across. That probably would have helped. Jolof. I'll give that to a Wolof noble. We'll give you that. And then Kabu. So this must be Kabu. Oh, this is Wooly. Oh, okay. So we'll grant you Wooly. That one. Oh, Kabu's the kingdom. Oh, so it was Kabu. It's just I got the wrong symbol. Cool. That's fine. Continue ransoming prisoners. Sure. That seems good. So I'm also clearing out armies that I don't need raised. You know what I could do now? I probably don't need this army raised anymore. Yeah. Actually, because they immediately return home, what I want to do is cancel gathering, then just regather. Cool. And that should actually make them appear over there. 9,000, yeah, 17,000 heading this way. I could have re-raised those guys next to Abyssinia, I guess. Anyway, I didn't. So, it's fine. Finish that siege. You're now going to head down here. Oh, they're going for this army. Never mind, you're going to head up here. How long's the gathering army got? 2 years, it reckons. I don't think it's 2 years to the main bulk of them raise up. We'll see, though. Yeah, because I think they were going for the weak army. That's what they were doing. They're sneaky. Right. You're now going to go down one. Get that one. Raising up troops. You know what? That might be enough. Merge together. Stop gathering. You guys are going to head to their capital together. Right, and then I'm going to raise up some troops over here for Abyssinia. There's Abyssinia's capital. How many do I need? Not as many as you would think. Alright. Right, let's raise all here. Also, we got any mercenaries? Like anyone I haven't already hired? Yeah, there's a new mercenary group. Wonderful. That's pretty good. They're almost good enough by themselves. Right. You know what I might do? I don't need you. Get rid of that army. Refuse to walk anymore. There we go. That's fine. So these guys are now going to merge together in a second. You're now just sitting there. We'll get the next one. Right. Wait and see how many we're going to get. And a few. Yeah, so that's fine. We finished that one. So you can now head into here. You guys can now merge together. Let's merge under you. Wait. I have two armies. Merge. There we go. It's all fine. They may attack us, but that's okay. It's acceptable. Yeah, we'll wait a little longer on those guys. You finish their capital. Go one in. Let's see where they end up going here. 10 days left on the siege. That looks like a large enough army. Let's merge it. You gonna give up? How close are you? You're just not interested. Well, yes, it's gonna be ruined for you then. Bad choice. Right, here, if I finish my siege yet? Not quite, but almost. Right. 15 months left on that siege. Might be a little slow. Head up there and defeat their army. Right. We inherited some land, which I will now give away. Then I will grant you Manding. Yeah, we literally just gave this one away 2 seconds ago. Right. That's all fine. Back over here. Gonna beat them up. That's acceptable. And you're now sitting there. Yeah, you can head up there. It's fine. More titles that I don't need. I will raise these things. Give it to you. Grant you Raska. There we go. Clear those out. It's all good. Prisoners can be ransomed. Might as well get rid of them. There we go. Now I'm going to check something I should have checked first. Any of them worth war score? Nope. Okay, that's fine. Should have checked that first. Oh, that's a long siege. Okay. Go defeat their army. Go do that first. You're fighting. Nice. They send more troops into this, which is even better for us. Right. And clear that out. We've now won the war down here. So enforce demands. So it's this land down here we've now won. You can disband. Wonderful. Clear that. Disband the subject troops. Then we're going to get rid of these. I should have just disbanded the subject troops all along, I've realized. I was originally gathering them so that we could send them places, but I've now realized that disbanding them and then just re-raising them in the location would have had the same effect. Yeah, having them there just let us know how many we had. But it kind of cluttered the sidebar. Right. Clear you out. Raise. 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 And raise. And raise. And raise. One more. And another one. Right. Clear those out. That's that lot done. Clear those out. Grant vassals to the rightful liege. We will do that while we're here. Right. 6 duchies to hand out here. Me after saying this area of the map was so good for duchies, you didn't have to hand out a ton. And we have 6, although I guess it's a lot of land, so. So that one. There we go. So this is the section I'm looking for. The next one. Do we have that one? We do. Wonderful. You're going to get that land. So that land there. Right, up here. Going to give you this one. Do we have the duchy? That's my vassal's primary title. Oops. In which case I should have granted you that vassal. Very slow. There we go, let me do it. That's also part of my vassal's land, so I'm going to grant you that one as well. Wonderful. Right, up here. This is part of that land, which I will give to you. Then I'll give you all of that. You, Vengi. Nope, but you're another one of my titles. Which is that one. This one. That's Vengi. We'll now grant you... where are we? That one. Then these, I don't think we have the duchy for. Nope. Alright, create the duchy. Give some land away. Give this all to you. Wonderful. Am I over my number of duchies? Maybe. Nope. Wonderful. And I only have 2 armies raised. One here, which is winning a battle. One here, which is winning a war. Nice. So now over here, we go to this province, and I'm just going to start raising troops. Let's see how many I get. In 2 years, I'll have my whole army that I haven't raised, so we'll see how many actually end up there. Right. 1. 1 there. Alright. Where are we going to go next? We have an army here. Beat him up. Do we have any battle war score? Nope. Perfect. Go get him. Alright, we're apparently not even taking attrition. Right. Back over here. About to win a battle. Nice, we won it. You're now going to head over there with your commander. Right, let's clear this out. Have we got... Oh, we can go in here and clear this out. We got anybody worth war score? Nope. Okay, so I can now click the ransom buttons here. Get a little extra cash. Am I looking on the legend? Legend's got to 220. Alright. We have a grandchild called Sokol. Might be a great grandchild at this point. Don't know. Right, clear those out. It's all fine. We inherited some more land, which we will now give away. Wait, which we will now give away. Almost gave away some land we didn't want to give away. Create that. This is not created. So create that duchy, and then we'll give that person the duchy. Right. Wonderful. Back over here. Yep, just continue sieging. We've got an army raising, which is good. Over here, you're now sieging. That's good. That is their capital as well. Nice. What else is their capital? These ones all the way over here. Wow, 4 castles in one capital. It's quite a lot, really. Okay. Oh, 5,000, 7,000, 8,000. You're getting there. Oh, there's the men at arms. Okay, stop. That's what we've been missing in that army. Like a solid chunk of men at arms. Mainly the ones that help with sieging. Let's get rid of it, saying there's a new core artifact. And in here, yeah, it's no longer saying anything as well. Cool. Yeah, I will extend some of these, although apparently I haven't raised all of them, which is even funnier. Because that means I'm not even using them right now. There goes our chance of reaching 100k. Yep, they're all gone now. Wonderful. There should be another couple in a couple of months. We'll see. Right, now this is going to go very speedily. Right. Oh, you're just sitting there doing nothing. Okay, next siege. Which will be enough to win the war. Then over here. Let traitor be known. Taking that one. Go to their capital. Continue ignoring all of these things that I can do. That's that war won. Alright. I said Abyssinia would be last, didn't I? Looks like I was very much correct. Because that is the end of Pagan. Oh, and there's Abyssinia. Wait, let's see. Oh, Abyssinia's first. Because Pagan didn't accept the thing immediately. Oh, because it wasn't 100. Oh, because Abyssinia was 100. It was actually first. While the other one is less than, so they could in theory say no, but you can't say no to an 100% one. You might be like, what's the difference? Why does it matter? Well, for when you're playing single player, it doesn't matter at all what the difference is. They're going to say yes if it says they're going to say yes. It matters a lot, I believe, for multiplayer, where you don't have to say yes, if that makes sense. I think. I might be wrong. I think 100% is the only case you have to say yes. But maybe I'm wrong. But I believe that's the reason. I might be talking nonsense though, because I've only played multiplayer CK2. I haven't actually played multiplayer CK3. Right. So I'm just assuming it works in a similar way, but actually I don't even know if that's the way CK2 worked. I don't know. Somebody will correct me in the comments if I said a wrong thing, so, you know, it's fine. Which is good, because it stops misinformation being spread. Right. Down here, Pagan. Any time you feel like you want to end the war. Nice. Let's pause. Disband all. I actually wanted to hit the button. Nice. So we actually have 200,000 troops. It was being held back by the fact that we hadn't actually raised up Or yeah, we hadn't actually like got rid of all of our armies in a long time. Right. Here. New martial perk, we'll take courtship. Doesn't matter. Just getting it off the list. Right. This is all fine. You can station men at arms. Really? No, I can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I can station them because... Okay. Because I have the extra stuff I shouldn't have. Right, let's give some of this away. Lee C. No. Get rid of that. Here. Oh, I wonder if that's a negative of, like, getting rid of things from here. I wonder whether you can see Lee C's or not. Yeah, don't know. I wonder, as in, like, I wonder if it shows up as yours on the list, so you can get rid of them. Huh. Interesting. I don't know. Right. We could have checked with that one, but I've already got rid of them, so I guess we can't. Right. Rid of them. That's all of that. Clear that out. Next. That is pagan. We'll give that to you. And we will grant you pagan. Huge duchy. This is that one. So we'll grant you that one. And then up here, we have this one, and we will grant you that. Wonderful. So with that, we've now conquered the entire map. And that's how the vassal situation looks. Cool. Yeah, you can leave prison. Let's get all these people out of prison as well, while we're here. You can declare war on Madeira. What's a Madeira? What? Ah. Oops. Alright. I guess they're last. Definitely an oops there. There we go. Right. What have we got? Enter seclusion. No. Isolate capital. No. Peace of the Great Khan. We'll see. Reforming the Great Khaganate. Maybe. Call for an assembly. What was the... Oh, yeah. We can do that. Whatever. Gets it off the list. It's the one that makes your holding slightly better. Old court. Rather not. Right. So which one do I want to do? What's Peace of the Great Khan? Peace of the Great Khan gives you a bunch of castle holdings, right? What's reform the... That's the wrong one. What's reform the Khaganate? City holdings. Everything that you completely control becomes de jure part of your stuff. You become an exalted warlord. You may choose to remain nomadic, spread nomadic government in your realm, and purge non-nomadic counties, or become feudal clan or administrative. If you raise all that is not nomadic, you'll gain a significant amount of dread and gold. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Willing ones will become nomadic. Unwilling ones will be reduced to duke tier and you'll receive their extraneous titles. Uh-huh. Domicile, if you change your government, domicile buildings are exchanged for gold. And you can get Throne of the Steppes for 30 years. Alright. I understand. First of all, Peace of the Great Khan. I think. Yes, I think this is the order I want to do things in. Spices from the Far East, authentic pepper collected from a dragon's lair, the finest silk, the richest colours. Merchants shout and wave at everyone willing to listen, showing off their wares with insistent enthusiasm. It's been like this everywhere, Great Khan. Khatun Ipek offers a deep bow as a greeting. The whole world is now under the wing of the Ard dynasty. People come to your cities attracted by their prosperity. Cool. And now I'm going to reform the Khaganate and get rid of everything. That's my next move, is get rid of absolutely everything. Alright, well, we formed a great Khaganate. Why can I not do this, by the way? What's the thing I'm missing on this? Oh, you have the ledger innovation? I forgot. Alright. Reform the Great Khaganate. You will complete the greatest of Khan's conquests and avoid a humiliating loss of legitimacy and dominance. The Kyrgyz Empire stretches farther than the great lands of grass, than the salt seas, than the dreams of any nomad have ever reached. All this was won on horseback. All can be kept, can be ruled, only from the throne. From there, like Ulgen, I must gaze out and see the makings of a new universe, one of Kyrgyz laws, of new wisdoms, and the Khagan's eternal rule. Do it. That did nothing. Wait a second. Ah, there we go. We became an Exalted Warlord already, which is nice. Exalted Warlord is this one. Top level martial education. Huge. Although pointless. This might crash the game, by the way, legitimately. In thousands of cities and villages, Kyrgyz warriors parade proudly. In palaces and great halls, my officer's word is law. Every nomad, every animal of the steppe knows that in their heart that they are ruled by me. And the masters of the settled land cower at my feet. With philosophers and warlords serving at my will, all can now be remade, and my Khaganate given eternal form. We're going to create an administrative state. Feudal hierarchy. We're going to create a clan. We're going to just keep it exactly as it is, or we're going to burn, slaughter, expel until all live the nomad's life. Yeah, that's the one we're going to do. And we get 74,000 gold for it. Do it. Did it work? Yes. Wow, it did. And the game's unpaused. Wait. Did it work? It's still... The game is not moving forward, but the numbers are changing. Ah, I see. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, I see the numbers continue to change, and yet the game is not doing anything. I think what it's doing is it's deleting every single holding. One by one. And as it deletes the holdings, our incomes drop. At some point, it's going to give the remaining holdings to us. I think each tick, as in each time you see it change, that's a holding being taken away. Alright, well, I'll wait. How much are we going to lose? No? Oh, it's finished. There we go. That took a long time. All the factions against us are gone. Because there's nobody in them anymore. Alright, and we got a bunch more artifacts. Too many held duchies. Alright, let's give away some land. So this is part of this one, which you hold. I'm going to grant you that title. This one is part of this duchy title, which you hold. I'm going to grant you that one. This one is part of this one, which you hold. Cool. Over here, you're part of this duchy, which you hold. Wonderful. Heir is part of this duchy, which this guy holds. It's going to be very slow if we've only got single holdings. Okay, I need to create that duchy. Give it away. Give you Bambuk. Should hopefully be near the bottom somewhere. There we go. Next. Parma. That is part of Lombardy, which is your title. Nice. Over here, this is part of my vassal's title. Cool. This one is part of my vassal's title. So I will grant that to you. Okay, this one. Oh, sorry. This one is part of that same title. Okay. Grant that to you. Got another one over here. Part of this title. So we'll grant you that one. Cool. This is part of your title. Am I so over on duchies? Because I haven't seen a single duchy we have yet. Oh, this is one that we have. Okay. We can continue raising this land if we wanted to. It's fine. I'm going to give this one away. I'm going to grant you that duchy. Nice. This one is part of this duchy. So grant that to you. Go find it. Oh, it's not created. Okay. So create that. Then we'll grant you that duchy. Oh, it's this one. I see. Understand. This one is part of this duchy, which doesn't exist, so we'll create that. We'll give it away. Grant that to you. So that's that one. This one is also probably not... Oh, no, this one's part of a title. Alright. And then this one, Nyland, this is part of the Finns, which is your title. Wonderful. Right. Anything else? Land will move there. I'm holding too many duchies. Okay, well, I don't need to hold Latgalia, which is here. So I could probably grant that to any of you guys. It's Latgalia. There we go. Clear that out. What's next? Alter Jordan. Grant that to you. There we go. What else have we got here? We have this one, which I've already given away. Oh, and I'm not over too many duchies because I already... Okay, I understand. Because I've already given away enough. Kabulistan is here, though. We can give that to you. You can have Kabulistan. Which is this one. Right. And now the realm is getting there. Grant vassals to rightful liege. Let's do that. Cool. Wonderful. So that now looks a lot better. Right. You're facing a chaotic succession. Oh, really? We'll see how that goes. Found a holy order. Sure, why not? We now have a holy order. Right. That one's done. I love how we could be like, yeah, destroy everything, then we're going to settle. Like, now we're just going to become tribal. And have it happen like that. No, 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 no. There's also forsake nomadism. Which is, yeah, different. Although this one would give us the Prince Bishopric of Rome. I guess it gives us maybe the highest... No, it must give us a title that's still, that is still a, yeah, that's still non-nomadic. That's what it does. It gives us the first title it can find that's non-nomadic. I understand. That makes perfect sense to me. Okay, so that's that. So that's our realm done. World conquest done. I love how I can raise the city that I literally just gave away for the Holy Order. It's like, you can have it, but on the other hand, raise it. Right. Next. Legend. Well, we got as far as we're going to get. Complete. Right. The end of a legend. Wonderful. Commissioned a legend artifact. We got a new Kagan legend artifact. It's +3/+3 in some stat. I'm not going to launch a legendary adventure. I'll clear some ground for a legendary statue. Yeah, that's fine. Well, in this one, this is my capital, right? I can't do it in my capital. I guess I'll do it here then. Okay. I can't build it because I cannot construct new holdings or buildings. All right. So, yeah, the legend was pointless because you can't do you can't construct the buildings, which is the only like really good part consistently. Wonderful. Right. Do I feel like I want to give away all the kingdoms? I kind of do. I think it would be nice. I would like to do that. I think that would be enjoyable for me. It'd be nice and cathartic to do it. So, kingdoms. Well, actually, how many do I have? I have 80 kingdoms, plus the ones I haven't created. Okay, maybe it would be cathartic. However, on the other hand, that's going to take a hell of a long time. So, I think what we're going to do is we're going to end the series again here, which is a much better place to end. Our previous end was a little bit abrupt and it didn't feel good, but this looks good. This is the religion map, the culture map, all the things we went through previously. House map, you can't go further down, so it's all ours. Economy map, nowhere has economy because I destroyed it all. Development, yep, don't need any of that either. Control, some of it. Terrain, that won't have changed. I don't know why I looked at the terrain map load. I'm assuming it didn't change. No, it's still all plains. Okay. Diplomatic relations, those are a few allies we can see in there. That would crash it probably. I'm not going to do it. Court languages, Chaz Turkic is the biggest, which makes a lot of sense. Government is all nomadic apart from the bits that aren't. And then there's county titles, which won't have changed. County fertility, you can see it's now extended into the new areas. Legends, we have our legend of a new Kagan. And then disease. There's a little disease. Right. Dynasty, I guess. We can see how many members we got. We got 144 living members of our dynasty, which is cool. And there's our final stats. And I think that's all we really need to go over. So thank you very much for watching this second part of the series again. And I hope to see you all in whatever we do next. We currently have the Game of Thrones series going on, which will be the Crusader Kings series going forward. We're obviously going to come back to vanilla for the new DLC, which is going to expand the map. It's going to expand it to include China as well, which we'll see. It's going to include, well, basically everything all the way to Japan, I think, which is kind of wild. It's also, by the way, extending the map south. I don't know if you realize that. This bit of the map is one that people are like, oh, that's now there as well. And you can kind of make sense. It kind of makes sense because they're also they're making it go wider, but they want it to be roughly the same I think they probably want it to be the same aspect ratio or close to it, so it's not too wildly off. So they're like extending that out a little bit so you can have it be roughly the same. Anyway, so yeah, there's going to be more down there. I have no idea what we're going to do when that comes out. We're going to need to see. I imagine we're going to have to play as China, but there are many options. We also need to see what's actually fleshed out with content, because I have no idea what's going to have content. We know China will have content, and beyond that, also this is bugging me. Yeah, get rid of that. We know China will have content, but beyond that, I don't know what's actually going to have content. I assume that they're probably going to add some nomadic content, because they're going to add nomadic content relating to China. But I don't know. You would assume, but maybe not. Maybe this was the nomadic content. Maybe that's why some of this feels unfinished, is because it's half a mechanic and the other mechanics are in the other DLC that hasn't released yet. I have no idea. Anyway, yeah, this is where we're going to end things for today, and I hope to see you in the future. So, thank you for watching and see you next time. Goodbye.